Hello and welcome to TimesXP. Today we are diving into a topic that could send shockwave through immigrant community in the US. Specifically, here we are talking about Indian Americans. So President-elect Donald Trump has announced plan to abolish birthright citizenship, a fundamental right that is enshrined in the United States Constitution for over 150 years. So here's the question, what does this mean for Indians in America? Let's break it down. First, let's just understand what is birthright citizenship. Now, this right is guaranteed under 14th Amendment of US Constitution that is written back in 1868 after the Civil War. The amendment states, all persons born or naturalized in the United States are the citizen of the United States. Now, this transformative decision overturned the infamous Dred Scott case, which actually denied citizenship to African American slaves and their descendants. Since then, birthright citizenship has become the cornerstone of American identity. It applies to anybody who's born on the US soil, regardless of their parents' immigration status. But now, Trump wants to change that. He's calling this provision ridiculous and a magnet for illegal immigration. Now, Trump has promised to abolish birthright citizenship through an executive order. In his own words, if somebody sets a foot on our land, congratulations, you are now a citizen. We are going to end that because it's ridiculous. But you know what? This isn't as simple as signing a document. To change a constitutional right, Trump may need to introduce an entirely new amendment which require approval from two-thirds of Congress and three-fourths of the states, a monumental task. In the US history, only one amendment has ever been replaced, the 18th Amendment, which banned alcohol. Later, that was written by 21st Amendment in 1933. Despite the legal hurdles, Trump seems determined, saying that he'll use every single tool, from executive order to legislative action, to end this right. But how will this impact Indians? Firstly, let's bring it home to our community. Indian Americans are one of the fastest growing group in the United States, numbering over 5.4 million. That is nearly 1.5% of total US population. A significant portion of the community, that is over 34%, are born in the US, and these individuals enjoy automatic citizenship, all thanks to 14th Amendment. But Trump's move could drastically alter the lives of the Indians, specifically the children who are born to H-1B visa holders, those in the green card backlog, and undocumented immigrants. According to the Immigration Policy Institute, about 5.5 million children in the US live with at least one undocumented parent. Now, if birthright citizenship ends, these children would left stateless. For Indians that are stuck in the green card backlog, which some estimate could take over 150 years for certain category, these children might no longer receive automatic US citizenship. Now, this could discourage Indian professionals who already dominate the industries like tech and healthcare from pursuing opportunity in the US. If we see it from Indian perspective, then in recent years, Indian families have faced growing scrutiny under Trump-era policies. From restriction on H-1B visa to ban on travel from specific countries, Indian immigrants have often found themselves in a crosshair of immigration debate. And now, Trump's latest move could further alienate the community. With all this, birth tourism, a hotly debated topic in Canada and the US, has also brought Indian under the spotlight. In Canada, reports claim that Indian nationals are among those traveling specifically to give birth, sparking debate about citizenship law there too. While Trump's team argued that ending birthright citizenship would curb illegal immigration, on the other hand, critics say that it could unfairly target immigrants and their families, many of whom contribute significantly to the US economy. If we see it historically, then US Supreme Court has upheld the right to birthright citizenship. In the landmark case of Yong Kim Ark in 1898, the court ruled that a child born in the US to Chinese immigrants was an American citizen. And this is despite the widespread anti-immigrant sentiment at that point of time. Legal experts say that Trump's proposal will almost certainly face challenges in the court. Opponents argue that the 14th Amendment's language is clear, and any attempt to remove it could require extensive legal and political battle. Then comes the bigger picture. Indians are already facing challenges in the US from the 90% denial rate for H-1B extension during Trump's presidency to delay in green card processing. And now, this latest move could make America less appealing as the destination for Indian professionals and the students as well. If we go by stats, then in 2019, nearly 2 lakh Indian students were enrolled in the US universities and contributing billions to the American economy. If the US becomes less welcoming, countries like Canada, the UK and Australia could become more attractive alternatives. For now, birthright citizenship remains intact, but Trump's statement has reignited the debate. If this right is abolished, it will mark one of the most significant shifts in the US immigration policy in over a century. For Indian families, the future feels uncertain. Will their children born in the US still have the same opportunity and rights? Or will this move reshape the American dream for generations to come? Now, this is more than just a political debate. It's a question of identity, belonging, and fairness. As the story unfolds, one thing is certainly clear. The stake couldn't be higher, specifically for the immigrant community like us. Stay tuned and we'll keep you updated on this developing story. Thank you for watching.